welcome back to my channel. In today's video I thought I would share with you my 4-week pregnancy update. I want to do these weekly because I know a lot of YouTubers don't. They do it like either fortnightly or monthly, and I want to document the whole journey. I wish that I documented Theodore's pregnancy that little bit more. I didn't even film the birth, so I'm going to be very I guess attentive to documenting this journey, and I am so excited, guys. Like, I'm probably like, oh, I probably look so weird because my mouth won't open fully. We'll get to that in a minute. But I'm so excited about this pregnancy, and we're only 4 weeks in and I'm like head and heels planning. You name it, I'm an overthinker, an over planner, and that's just how it is. But if you are new here, welcome. My name is Tiana. I do lifestyle, motherhood and cleaning videos, and I have a almost 3-year-old little boy, Theodore, and we're expecting baby number 2. So we're so excited about that. But yeah, let's get straight into the update. This pregnancy is already so different. I want to touch base on, I did not know I was pregnant until my period was late and I took a test and it was a clear positive. So I have it right here. But if you haven't seen that video, go check it out because I was totally shocked. With Theodore, I knew straight away, well, like 2 days after conception, not contraception, 2 days after conception. I just knew, I didn't know it was pregnancy, but I knew there was something wrong, and I actually thought that I had like an autoimmune disease or something like serious. And I had gone and got blood tests like 3 days into conception, and not thinking that it was pregnancy but for other things, but they tested for pregnancy anyway. It came up negative, so we ruled out pregnancy, but I was just lethargic and sick and just could not get out of bed. This pregnancy, I had no idea, aside from sore boobs and a little bit moodiness, but I just put that down to breastfeeding because I'm still breastfeeding my almost 3-year-old boy. So yeah, I just dismissed it and didn't think much of it until my period was late. And I knew that if my period was late, then it's definitely a sign of pregnancy because my body is like clockwork. But yeah, that is just something I wanted to mention. I didn't know I was pregnant this time round. I haven't really been feeling much. I feel I'm a little bit tired, but just nowhere near as tired as what I have been with Theodore's pregnancy. So aside from like tiredness, my lips are so chapped, and I know it's winter here, but I don't normally get chapped lips, but they're really sore and really dry. Like, I just feel like my body's changing, and I broke out in a cold sore, and I never get cold sores. So this is so weird. Like, I feel like I get it in once in a blue moon, but broke out in a cold sore. So it's really annoying because I feel like I can't eat properly, I can't open my mouth, I can't talk properly. So I do apologize if I sound really weird or if my mouth looks really weird. But yeah, I just feel like my body is changing. My skin feels like it's getting more dry. I don't know if it's a pregnancy symptom. I feel like it is because it wasn't like this like a month ago. And nothing really has changed. We don't really use the aircon that much here because it's the Gold Coast, it's very warm, and compared to New South Wales, which is where I used to live, it's not in need of air conditioning at all. So I feel like if I was in New South Wales using air conditioning, it would make sense, but I don't know. Anyway, so another symptom that I've had this week, and probably the week prior up to testing, but I just kind of shrugged it off. No, probably about 3 days before I took the test. And it kind of made me go, maybe I am possibly pregnant, but I didn't want to test until my period was late. But my cervical mucus is like next level. It's TMI, but I knew that for it to be that much, that time of the month, like due to when my period was due, I was quite suspicious of being pregnant because that was not normal around that time of the month. Yes, if I was ovulating, it does increase, but not when I'm due for my period. It's very different from what I experienced. But yes, I forgot how extreme your cervical mucus is, and it's very like thick and gluggy, and just, I guess it's just coating to protect the baby. But yes, it's next level. So that is one of my main symptoms, that tiredness. And I wouldn't say I'm too moody compared to Theo. I feel like, and I know I'm comparing a lot, but I feel like it's really interesting to see how different pregnancies are. And I know a lot of people are like, yes, they're so different. But yeah, compared to Theo, I was so moody. And I know it's still early days, but I just feel so much more mellow and calm. And I do have my moments. Like, I feel like I'm not snappy, I'm more emotional. Like, oh my god, last night I was just feeling sorry for myself, and I kind of felt homesick, as in missing my family in New South Wales, and I just broke out in tears. But like, it's not a bad thing because I wasn't sad, I was just hormonal and emotional, and I don't know, it's really hard to describe. Like, I'm not depressed or anything. You can laugh about it in like 5 minutes time once the tears have stopped. But yeah, that is like all the signs and symptoms of the first official week of knowing. So baby is the size of a poppy seed, and oh, I am not craving food but excessively thirsty. Like, I just always need water. I feel like I'm constantly dehydrated. And I have my little board here, so I thought I would show you it. But yeah, it's just a little update board, and it talks about like babies for weeks, the size of baby, what you're craving, and there's 36 weeks to go. So I thought that was so cute. And on another note, before we end this video, I got my bloods done. So that was done on, I think it was like Tuesday, and I took another pregnancy test. Everything's okay. That was a new doctor clinic. I'm gonna go back and see how they go. I don't know if I'm vibing it. It's kind of like neutral. I feel like I have to go a few times to see if that's who I want to be like my doctor. Again, I've just moved to the area, so I feel like I'm starting fresh with everything. And today I actually called the birthing clinic to register my interest. Now you're probably thinking, Tiana, it is so early, why are you like organizing your hospital and birthing clinic? And that is because the birthing clinic only takes a number of clients each month. I think it's 4 women a month. So I just want to like make sure I am available in that point in time, like I'm accepted and they've got me on their list. And I feel like it's better to do it earlier than later, and if the circumstances change, of course I'll be in touch with them. But I just want to make sure I've got my place in the birthing clinic, because I really would love to do a home birth, but I just don't know, because we do live underneath Isaac's parents, and I don't know if I'm like 100% comfortable birthing with so many people around, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like for me, birthing is a very vulnerable experience, and I just want Isaac there. And that was with Theo. And another like reason is financially, do we want to invest in a home birth, or do we want to put that money towards the babies and Theodore's schooling? Because to me, putting them in a not a private school, but a alternative education is very important to me. So I just have to weigh up my pros and cons, and I think the birthing clinic is the next best option. I did go through a birthing clinic with Theodore, and I absolutely loved my experience. My birthing experience was amazing. I had an all-natural all-natural water birth, and I could not pick any fault. It was everything I imagined I loved the staff, I loved the environment, like it was just on point. And I would go back to that hospital. However, we've moved, so hopefully we can meet those expectations at the local birthing clinic. And like I said, I don't want to birth at a hospital. If I can avoid it, I will. So the birthing clinic, I feel like, is a happy medium because they do things a little bit more naturally. And of course, given the situation, if it's a high risk pregnancy or something's going wrong, then obviously I'll have to transfer to a hospital. But I'm pretty sure the birthing clinic is on the premises of the hospital anyway, in case something goes wrong. Whereas my last birthing clinic, it was separate from the main hospital, only 15 minutes apart, but everything went smoothly and I 100% trust my body. Again, it depends how pregnancy goes and how we progress, but I just want to make sure my name is on that waiting list. And if anything changes, we'll just, you know, change accostingly. I don't know, lost for words. Brain fog, pregnancy brain fog is so real. I forgot how bad it is. And of course, here is a bumpy. It's pretty much all a food baby. There's a little bit of bloating, but not much to it. Let's try and, yeah, a little bit of bloating. And yeah, that is my 4-week update. And if you do want to stay updated on this pregnancy journey, or if you love cleaning, motivation, motherhood, then definitely click that subscribe button and turn that notification on. And I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.